Heartland never ceases to amaze us with its captivating plots, and episode 6 was no exception. This episode, appropriately titled Heat of the Moment, had several predictable situations as well as some unexpected ones. Let's jump into the Heartland Season 17 Episode 6 breakdown and major details you missed. Katie is riding her brand new dirt bike at the start of the episode. In front of Brandon, Elle appears to be a tad jealous of Katie. She doesn't appear to be riding her bike with her friends as much comfort. After that, we watch Amy and Caleb converse before Amy leaves. Amy acknowledges that she's not looking forward to traveling, but Caleb gives her encouragement. He replies with an invitation to come over the weekend after she offers him a present for his first horse. I'm interested to see if Caleb and Amy will finally start dating after all this time. Amy didn't seem to be certain. Following that sequence, Amy is seen operating a vehicle when she abruptly stops to do a haystack falling from the trailer. Guess who came along at the perfect moment to save the day because she had a completely flat tire? Nathan. He gives her a ride to the show while she loads her horse onto his trailer. Once more, Amy doesn't seem to be certain. Then, at the request of Dan's family, we cut to a scene with Lisa and Jack in which Lisa is preparing a speech. She says that she thought it was a little strange that they had inquired. She begins to reminisce about some incredible times she spent with Dan, including all of their disagreements, which she now seems to be remembering with nostalgia. Maybe what she really misses the most are the dramatic, action-packed moments. Then, we return to Amy and Nathan as they travel to the performance. When she starts asking him questions, such as why he went back to the city and whether he enjoys it, he gives her very direct answers. He says, "That's just business," in response when she brings up the conflict involving her grandparents and him. Amy then inquires as to if he intends to attend the evening's reception. They engage in some lighthearted banter when he says he will, and Amy responds she doesn't think she will. Outside of their familial issues, I have to admit that there does seem to be a lot of tension between them. Amy answers a call from Caleb when she is in her hotel room. Nathan had to drive her, she informs him. They discuss the rodeo reception during their talk. In order to avoid being alone, Amy consents to attend the reception. Lisa is informed by Katie about Brandon and her suspicion that he may be dating someone. Although Katie claims she's more enthused about making friends, she does seem to be mildly intrigued in Brandon. When Nathan approaches Amy to say hello, she tells him to return to the girls he was first chatting with. There seems to be a lot of awkward energy between them even now. After Amy is given some beverages, Nathan rushes to assist. Caleb, who has come to surprise Amy, is the one Amy runs into after leaving. She must return to the motel so she can change out of her clothing, which are stained crimson with wine. Amy is eating a pizza in the motel room with Caleb. Amy turns away from him as he leans in to kiss her. Guess who it is who knocks on the door at the wrong time? Nathan, naturally. He swiftly leaves after spotting Caleb in the hotel room. Not long later, Caleb departs. Amy and Nathan's next exchange occurs during their training session. Amy seems to be more interested in Nathan than in Caleb. She seems to flirt with him a little more. The actual show comes next. Amy performed poorly, while Nathan did well. Next, we fast forward to Elle, Brandon, and Katie riding dirt bikes. She is attempting to jump over a body of water and appears to be frantic to impress them. She feels somewhat coerced into doing it by Elle. Elle teases Katie for not jumping at the last minute. Amy and Nathan are shown flirting once more in the following scene. Nathan gives Amy some guidance. Amy seems to be growing fond of Nathan, I guess. After Dan's funeral, Lisa and Jack are dancing at an exclusive bar. Trying to live a little is their goal. In a pub, Jack spots a buckle that used to belong to him, but the proprietor won't sell it back to them. Playing pool, Lisa takes a chance. Later on, Amy and Nathan are seen flirting while conversing in the car. Nathan acknowledges at this point that he is not trying to outdo her grandparents. Caleb is changing Amy's tire when Nathan and Amy get back to her broken-down truck. After Lisa triumphs in the game of pool, Jack's buckle is returned. She says that Dan showed her the basics of pool. After putting Katie under pressure, Brandon turns to greet her. He says he thinks Katie is great the way she is. Is this a fresh case of adolescent romance? The final scene features the meeting of Caleb and Amy. Although Caleb acknowledges his emotions for Amy, they decide to move past their differences and become friends. What do you think will happen in the next episode? If you want more breakdowns, don't forget to subscribe our channel.